I am the founder of Hope Spring Eternal Introduction Agency and the founder of Ngozi Talk Shows. So we keep having technical problems. Hopefully, we'll be able to stay here. Carol Ann, please introduce yourself to our audience.
Yes, good afternoon from London, UK. And certainly been having to have a bit of patience with the technical issues, but lovely to be here now. And as the writing facilitator, what I do is I support soul-driven entrepreneurs in becoming more productive with their writing by connecting them with their deeper innate ability to write. But more importantly, they experience free-flowing writing. They experience an unlocking of the writer within and getting their book written, getting their story written, because you cannot publish what isn't written. And all of this has come about through my own journey of unlocking the writer within. So I'm Carol Ann, the writing facilitator, helping you to unlock the writer within. I'm looking forward to this conversation with you, Nomsa.
We're having problems. I forgot that we have Zoom actually. Next time, please, can you remind me? When we're having problems,
Yeah.
just remind me to go and use Zoom instead of this software.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, I was calling you on the side, and I was like, let's use phone audio, and then I was like, yeah, we've got Zoom. Why can't we use Zoom? So next time, if the
Yeah.
technical, if we are facing the same thing, we'll go to Zoom. So thank you so much, Carol Ann, for being patient, and the audience for being patient with us.
Mhm.
And so basically, our topic today is how important it is to take a holiday. So would you like to explain the topic to our audience, Carol?
Certainly. Definitely taking a holiday. Wow. I could do with a holiday right now after that um, episode. But it is important to take a holiday, and it's something that sort of came to me um, in the week. I sort of thought, gosh, it's been a long time since I've had a holiday, and I've been seeing other people talk about holidays, and it got me thinking about how important it is to actually have a holiday. I grew up having a holiday every year. My parents always made sure we had a holiday each year. And when I was married, we always made sure we went on holiday each year and took the children away somewhere. And it just gave us that break, that time to just have a bit of fun, be together with the family, and just be in different parts of the country. Go somewhere else other than being at home. And it just, it rejuvenates you. So that I just thought it'd be a great topic to explore and see what your thoughts are about it, Nomsa. I can't hear
Actually
you.
on a holiday. I'm actually on a holiday at the moment with my family, although I've been broadcasting the whole week. So it's just that's what it is. So I'm on a holiday, but I'm in the UK because we can't travel. I don't want to be in someone else's country during the coronavirus.
Hmm.
So we are in Birmingham at the moment, but we're going home. We've been here for a week. We came here Sunday. We came here Sunday.
Huh?
So it's actually good fun because I've not been, although I've been broadcasting, but that's just been about it. I've not been doing anything. So it's been really, really fun, just spending time with my family and just eating and enjoying it, just relaxing and spending time with my other family as well, because we came here to visit my brother and his family. So it's actually nice.
Yeah, what a lovely opportunity
Yeah.
after all this time of we've had in lockdown, and I think it is important now even more so to be able to get out and go somewhere else, and and visit friends, visit relations, and have that time together where you're not thinking about work. And yes, I hear you've done the broadcasting each day, but I also heard that you weren't doing anything else. So you've had that break. And that's what's important, It is that getting away, having different conversations, just letting go of the day-to-day usual things that you do, especially around work. Because it's so easy to keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. But actually, if you do that, you get more stressed, and actually you become less productive because of it. So by taking a break, going away, whether it's a few days or a week or a couple of weeks, it allows your body to rejuvenate itself. It gives you a chance to let go of that stress and to just relax and come back with a different frame of mind, and be able to be more focused and pick up your productivity again. So, yeah, and you don't actually need to go abroad to go on holiday. You know, I think we'd got into it, oh, it's got to be abroad to go away. Well, actually, we spent all our holidays, or the majority of our holidays, in this country. And as a family, when I was married and with my children, I think there was only a couple of places we ever went back to again. We always went somewhere different. We had a mobile, a touring caravan, and we used to camp. And we always used to go somewhere and we say, oh, I love this place. We'll come back again. Did we? No. We'd look at the map and we go, oh, where do we fancy going this year? You know, and there'll be like another part of the country would pull us. And so we'd find a campsite there. And, you know, wherever we went, I realized how glorious this country is. And there's so much to see. And we only touched, you know, tip of the iceberg with it, really. And so it's something I'd really love to do. I'm sort of thinking, oh, there's someone that I know. He's touring around Scotland on a camper van, you know, in his camper van, and documenting that. And I thought, oh, how lovely. Just to get in a camper van and just go off and do what you want. You know, so what's your experience of holidays, Nomsa, growing up?
Carol, Anna, when you say you have to actually take some time on a holiday, unfortunately for me, when I was growing up, I've never had holidays because me and my granddad, we used to perform around the country. So my holidays, when I was off school, it meant I was going away. It's basically performing around the country. That means basically to me, it was never a holiday. I was working. So I've never really took a holiday. I took a holiday when I left home, deciding that I'm going to travel. I'm traveling. So that's when I took a holiday. Okay, I don't know what's happened to Carol Ann. And that's when I took a holiday. But otherwise, it is very, very important to take actually a holiday. I've never complained actually. My family used to go on holidays, but for me, I used to go on a holiday with other children singing around the country. We used to sing at the weddings. Basically, I started working when I was very young because I couldn't back out because I was the leader of the group as well. So I couldn't let everyone down. So my school holidays was work. But it is very, very important, like what you are saying, like right now we are in Birmingham. It's very nice because although we are not at home, but it's really, really nice to be spending time with my family and basically seeing Birmingham, because the UK has nice places. There's part of UK places that I've been to Como. I've been to lots of places. I've been to Scotland as well. It's really, really nice. You don't have to travel basically abroad for holidays because the price is actually the same. I always go to South Africa. Honestly, I always go to South Africa because I always look at the hotel's prices. And it's like, to me, it's like the same price. I'll buy my own ticket and my children. So I'm thinking, Might as well buy a ticket and go stay with my mom in Africa, because the prices are the same. It's like the tickets are like £2,000 or £3,000, and the hotel prices during half term is the same. So
Yeah.
I always say might as well travel. But rather than that, I think it is very, very important to get some time off work for your mental well-being. I think it's worth it. When I
Definitely for
had
your
it
mental
all,
well-being.
yeah,
Yes, yeah. And as you say, there's always somewhere in this country. And if, yeah, I remember the school holidays being expensive. And before my, children actually went to school, we always made a point of going on holiday outside of the school holidays because it certainly was cheaper. But then when they're at school, you've actually got no choice in the matter. So we had to sort of budget it. But I think that's why, I mean, we enjoyed camping, but that's again, that gave us the ability to go on holiday because it is that bit cheaper. And you can then just take yourself, where you want to go. But yeah, I love Cornwall and Devon. And actually, Cornwall was a place when I was a child, my family used to go to a lot, one of the places. And that Cornish coastline is
oh,
really,
I love their traditional food.
oh, clotted cream,
Also,
clotted
yeah,
cream.
scones and cream,
Yes.
jam. I love it. My daughter was there. My daughter was there last week.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, nice.
she came back Saturday with her dad, and then we came
Mm,
here Sunday. So she was there
yeah.
last week. Yeah,
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And it is the food that you get, but also there's something about being by the sea
the
that
coast. Yeah.
the food tastes different. The air is different, and I do love being by the sea. But equally, we've been to the Lake District,
Oh, I've
and
been
so
there as well. I've
yeah,
been there. I
yeah,
love the walking.
yeah. Sit
Yeah,
up on the hills, the mountains, and
yeah.
being able to walk. It's lovely. You're out in nature, and I think that's what again an important part is being out in nature. Um, but again, if it's not about making it wrong if you haven't had that experience, it's really about, well, what holiday could you take? What break could you have from your work and make a conscious break? Do something different, even if it's only go out for the day, um, you know, just on some public transport somewhere different. And so that you're literally away from your home, away from work, and you've got that break. But, you know, holidays are, are actually, I read somewhere, it's about investing in you. And so maybe consider it's an investment in your health because it is your mental health, your physical health. And so if you could think of it in that way, maybe how could you budget a bit differently to make it something that's important, you know? Just a thought, just a thought. Um,
Yeah, I agree with you, Carol Ann. I think it is an investment for your health as well, because when we are at home, like myself, when I'm at home, I'm always doing something. I'm always
mm,
working in front of the computer, and it basically increase your mentally health motivation as well, uh, for you to stay focused, because you are actually rebuilding your productivity. So,
mm.
like myself, I've been here, and I've not been, like you say, I've been getting up early though. It's only today that I had to. I woke up at 5:30, and I was like, okay, let me lay in bed. So I had to lay in bed till 7, and I wasn't uncomfortable about it either.
Nice.
So I've been getting up. I've been
Nice.
getting up with my usual time, but and then today I was like, let me just have a lie in,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
rushing.
Hmm. Just that nice relaxed pace.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah.
Just laying in bed. I was awake, but just laying there, not
Yeah.
listening to music or just laying and doing nothing. It was really nice.
Yes. Yeah. And
Yeah,
how did that feel? You know, that experience, just doing nothing. You say it was nice.
it,
What
it,
else
it,
was it
it
about
felt
it?
so beautiful that I
Mm,
didn't have to rush. And I didn't have to rush to make children their breakfast. I didn't have to rush to make myself breakfast. Just
mm,
relax because I got up out of bed and I came here on the sofa and I started talking to my sister-in-law,
uh-huh,
and just more relaxed, no rushing or not doing anything.
yeah. So
So
it's just that gentle pace.
yeah,
And
it's
you're
gentle
saying,
pace that I'm not
yeah.
used to it. Although inside, something was telling me that no, so you get up early, get up early. I was like, why? And then today I was like, why am I getting up early? So I'm just gonna have a lay in. So I just lay there, relaxing and
Yeah.
chilling.
Awesome. That's what it's about. That's what
Yeah,
holidays are about. And it is recognizing it takes a few days
yep,
to wind down, you know, to because you're in the up and go mode. And but once you can recognize it and say no, just let go and relax and just let the day take its own course. Uh, Absolutely beautiful. Sounds wonderful, you know. And how do you then find that the conversations are? Is there a different quality to your conversations?
yes, because I'm not thinking about even what I've noticed is I wanted to. I've been listening to audios. I've not been reading books. I've been listening to audios like 5 minutes audios, so
Hmm.
I can stay focused and relax. And the conversation is like I can eat. I've been eating healthy as well. I've been eating lots of fruits. Although at home I eat healthy, but it's different when you're on holiday. You know that you're just relaxing. So I've been
Mm,
eating health. I've been eating lots of fruits, yogurt, my green smoothie, which is I have it at home. But when I have it at home, it's like I'm holding it in my hand and I'm next to the computer, finding a task. What am I going to do? Like I just sit on the sofa now and just having
mm,
my green smoothie and just relaxing
mm.
and having a conversation with my family. It is nice.
Yeah. And that's important because, and that's a sort of great recognition there, that you tend to eat food while you're still working.
Yeah.
And that's not good for your digestive system.
No.
You know, it really isn't. And you're not appreciating what you're eating. And the whole thing about eating is actually giving yourself time to savor it, to you know, really enjoy it and allow the benefits of it to be there with you, you
Yeah.
know?
And the test, to feel that test.
Mm,
So it is really, really nice.
yeah.
And I've been having, yesterday we had a barbecue, which is really, really nice.
Oh, lovely. Yeah. Barbies. We always used to have a Barbie, you know, when we were camping. And yeah,
I love barbecues.
yeah.
I think it's lovely. I love it.
The food tastes different. Even if the sausages are a little bit brown, it doesn't matter. There's something different in the
Yeah, it's
taste.
something different about it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, totally, totally.
And I've been eating African food as well because
Mm-hmm.
my children and their dad, they don't eat African food. So here we've been having African food. My family here, they love cooking African food. So we've been
Yeah.
enjoying it.
Uh-huh.
So it's been lovely. It's just been so relaxing holiday.
Mm, yeah. And that's what holidays are about. How, and you know, enjoying different food, enjoying different company, and you know, if you go on holiday and you're not going to family, you get an opportunity to meet other people, and that's what you used to enjoy. You know, you strike up a conversation with someone else and find out about them and where they're from, what their life's like, and it just gives you uh, it's different. You know, you have your friends at home, but generally it's the same sort of conversations. You know about them, having somebody else to get to know, it's like it's refreshing, and yeah, it's really enjoyable. I miss it. I miss it. I must go on holiday. I must, because I feel like, yes, I'm really ready for a holiday. So I'll see what I can do. But it just, I think there's an expanding of your horizons. As you
Yeah.
say, your children are eating African food. So they're experiencing that. So there's that expansion of horizons, which is
Yeah.
brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really nice. But I've been going for my run as well. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Yesterday I went for a run. I went for a very long time. It got lost. Following
Mhm.
the lake, there's a big lake, so I was following the lake, and now in the end, I was like, "What on earth? Where am I? I need to. I think now I need to go back."
Yeah. Oh
So
dear.
yes, when I arrived at home, everyone was getting worried. I was like, I've enjoyed my run. It was really lovely just watching people. Because if you don't know
Mm,
the place, just looking at the houses, looking at the area,
yeah.
I'm not running like back home, like where I say I know this place. I'm running, just enjoying it. But here, I was just taking time to have a look at the places that I'm passing, and just looking at the girls playing football. There's a park where they play football. Just pass through and just continue at walking and looking, just looking at the waters. It was so beautiful.
Yeah. Sounds like you were very present
Yeah.
to where you were.
Yeah, normally I just go
Yeah.
for a run because of the stress. I'm like,
Got to get it done, eh?
go get it done, go get it done. But
Yeah,
so
no,
yeah,
I
I've
know.
been enjoying it. I've been enjoying it, and
Mm.
also people. I think in Birmingham, there's not loads of people that are doing exercises, and the cars are cheering you up and like go, go, go. And I was like, okay,
Oh, nice.
yeah, it's just so
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, yeah. And I think it's with having a holiday, it's giving you that variety to your life, but
Yeah,
it's also giving you a balance, because it's so easy to get into just living the same thing every day, working, working, working. Um, and that's an imbalance. So having a break, having a holiday, it gives you some balance to your life. And
yeah,
so it's like, okay, how can you bring balance? How can you bring in a break or a holiday and into your life? So something to think about and be aware of, or sort of thinking, oh, can't do that, can't afford it. It's not possible. Because if that's what you think, then guess what? It's not possible. And so it's looking at all the negative reasons, all the reasons that you're telling yourself why you can't have a holiday, and putting them to one side and going, if all of those reasons were just put to one side, how could it be possible? What could I do to have a holiday? Where could I go? How could I make a break, some sort of holiday, some break from my normal routine? And that's what it's about. It's having a break from your normal routine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
it is very important because it does help as well, because when you always want to achieve the task, you're always about the task each and every day. Mentally, it actually your memory gets exhausted because you're constantly want to achieve something. You're constantly want to do something. Like right now, I'm on holiday. Although I know that people are gonna be ringing me. My daughter didn't charge her phone, so they wanted to go to the cinema with the kids. So I was like, you can take my phone. So I'm not worried about missing the business or missing anything. Anyone who calls me, they can call me later. So it is nice just to relax and having some fun.
yeah,
It is nice.
it's
So I
lovely,
think
isn't it?
I think you should go on a holiday, Carol Ann.
Definitely.
Yeah, because UK, we are so lucky and blessed. We have nice places just to go on holiday. We do have nice places.
There are some very nice places. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if can you hear me?
Yes, I can
Yeah.
hear you.
Okay. So my screen is um, stuck at the moment. So as
Yeah.
long as you can
Yeah.
hear me, but yeah, there are some amazing places in this country to go to, and some of them only just down the road from you, wherever you live. You know,
Yeah.
there's always something just to get out, into the country. And I was fortunate where I used to live. I used to live in Gloucestershire, and I was able to actually just go for walks up in the hills and up in the woods. I used to take the dogs for a walk, but I didn't do it as often as I possibly could because I think you get used to it. It becomes like the norm. So actually being able to get away from that area was always very nice to see somewhere else, you know. But I think appreciating where you are is important, because there's always somewhere near you that you could just go away for the day and explore, you know.
Yeah, it is. We are very very lucky. There's lots of nice places. Like myself, where I live, it's basically a holiday place in Henley. It's so beautiful. Uh,
Oh gosh, yeah.
yeah, it's gorgeous. It's really, really beautiful. It's nice. There's loads of boat. You can hire a boat and go and visit. But because I live there, so I don't. I now I've learned to have that gratitude to say, God, thank you for giving me opportunity to live in this place.
Mm,
Uh, but you don't want to live there when there's regatta. Do you know regatta?
yes.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Oh my goodness. The noise, the regatta, there's so much noise. It's nice to
Yeah.
see everyone arriving in our town and dressed up and enjoying regatta every single day. And the celebrities, seeing the celebrities is very nice. But in the nighttime, it's not very nice because the music is too loud. If
Oh
they
gosh.
have, yeah, if they are basically they have concert in the night by the river, so the music is I don't know who they have this year. They normally have, who was there last year? I think there was quite few celebrities last year, but I
Yeah.
don't know who's performing this year. So
Okay.
it's yeah, it's actually
So did it
it's
go
very.
ahead last year? Because I mean, with the pandemic, or
No,
did it
no,
get cancelled?
last year it wasn't there. We didn't have it. The
Yeah.
year before that, I don't know who was there, the celebrities,
Right.
because they have different people. I can't remember who celebrities were there for the concert. But this
Right.
year I have to double check. I had a message
Yeah.
about regatta, just ignored it because I know it means noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is it, isn't it? It impacts you. You live there, but for other people, an attraction. It's somewhere to go. It's exciting. But
Yeah,
when
and
it's on your
even the train station, I think they have water for 3 months now. It's been the water because they have to supply people when they come in
Mhm.
to the town. They have to have water because it's too hot. So I think they've stored water. It's been there for 3 months. When we see water piled up, we are like, "Oh, regatta is coming." Yeah. So
Oh
yeah, it
wow.
is really nice. Hanley, it's a very very beautiful
Mhm.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
very, very beautiful place. But normally, when there is regatta, most of people that lives in Henley, they go on holiday. They don't want to do any.
Just
They
want to be
don't want
around.
anything to do with it. Yeah, so I'm not sure this year whether is it gonna be
Mhm.
the same or they've changed the rules. I'm not sure. I've not had a chance to have a look.
Okay.
But
So
yeah,
what dates are the regatta? When is it usually held?
next week.
Oh, okay.
It begins next week. I wish I would have come here next week. By
Oh
next week,
gosh.
yeah. Yeah, it begins next
Yeah.
week. I think it's for 7 days.
Right. Oh,
Yeah,
you'll have to have another holiday then, Nomsa. Where else could you go?
I know. I know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh,
it is nice in UK. It is nice. Where else? Any nice places you can suggest in UK? Where have you been? Nice places.
um,
I don't do camping in the UK.
Sorry,
I don't do camping.
you don't do camping?
Oh no.
No. Okay.
The reason why
Because
I don't do camping in the UK is sometimes camping it means you are showering, sharing shower with everybody, and it's cheating as well. When I do camping, like I like African camping where you go in the bush, it's like a survival.
right.
Everything you have to have a barbecue. That is camping. That is normal to me. So where some so the UK one where sometimes I have to use the electricity to me is not fun. Yeah, that's why I don't do it. I say it's cheating. I don't do it.
Yes.
It's not
Yeah.
fun. I like to go in the bush and just if I'm gonna sleep and sleep in a tent.
Yeah.
To me, that is real camping.
Mm,
That is enjoyment. So I don't do camping in this country. So my oldest daughter, she loves camping. So
right.
her dad does not like camping, but he's been taking her. I have not been taking her, but this year he's told her that listen, you know what, we don't like camping, but
Right.
we're not gonna be taking you anymore. So she understands. She's like, it's
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
She's 14
That's
now.
nice.
Yeah, she's 14. He's been doing it. He's been taking her camping since she was, I think, 7. So I think
Wow.
that's enough now. But
Okay.
yeah, she doesn't talk about it like it's a big deal. She does come
No.
in the house. Honestly, when they come
Yeah.
one day when they're camping outside, because I have to go and sleep with them outside, I might do like a Facebook live sleeping in the tent outside the house.
Oh, that sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they love it. They love
Yeah.
sleeping outside the tent.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to like being in a tent because we used to have a tent to start with, but it got so that it was used to take so long to put up because we had quite a big one. We are with having a family,
Yeah.
and it got so that it took so much time to put up and take down that in the end we got a caravan, and we used to go, tow the caravan around. So, but and what was interesting was the caravan because I also had, when my husband and I parted company, I he had the caravan that we had, which was, and I wouldn't have been able to manage that because it was it was 12, no 14 foot. It was quite a long caravan. So I bought myself a small 10 foot caravan, which I could tow around. But and it was on my drive. But the times I would often go in my caravan on the drive, and I would sleep in my caravan overnight.
But the caravan is funny, Carol Ann. Listen, when you have a caravan, it's funny because it means you can go to different places. That
Yes,
is touring. You can tour. I don't
yes.
like this camping where I have to go to one
Oh,
place.
it's static van.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
So,
yeah,
but with the caravan, it's more exciting because it
yeah.
means that I can be here today and just have a look around, and then
Mm,
and then you tour somewhere else. I think that is beautiful. I love that.
yeah, yeah.
I've never done it before. I think I wouldn't mind doing that because that means you get to
Okay.
see different places as well.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we used to. I mean, we'd go to a campsite, so we would stay there for the holiday. But the following year, we'd go somewhere else.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's lots of places to say. There's Devon, North and South Devon. There's Cornwall. Um, we lived in the Cotswolds ourselves,
Yeah.
which is really beautiful. Um, I'm trying to think, 'cause we went to so many places. Or we used to go down to Weymouth
Oh, okay.
every year because there was a kite festival, and so we'd go and camp there for the long weekend and go down onto the beach with the kites. And that was, I used to love that. It was really exciting. So I used to fly kites. It was through my mum.
Okay.
We belonged to a kite flying club in Swindon.
All right. It
And
sounds
yeah,
fun.
it was fun. My mum was someone who helped, was one of the founder members of setting it up. It was White Horse Kite Flyers, and
Okay.
we'd meet up on an ancient hill fort just outside Swindon once a month and fly our kites. And then I started joining my mum and dad there, and it was a nice way of, at least I get to see them at least once a month, because they lived in Swindon and I lived in Gloucester at that time. So Yeah, or when we used to go to different kite festivals, so we'd go and camp for the weekend and go down to the kite festival. And I've got a big bag of kites. I've got a lot of single line kites, and I've got some twin line kites as well.
Yeah.
And I've also got one 4-line kite as well, which I've only ever managed to just slightly get off the ground, and then it's just gone back down again.
So
It's a
when
difficult
they're
one to land.
flying, how far can they fly up to? How far can they fly with a kite?
Oh gosh, quite high. I know as a club we had a height restriction because obviously because of planes or anything, I think you have a certain height restriction that you can go to, but I can't remember the height that we went to. But yeah, I mean, I used to stand there and let my kite out and out and out and out, and it's just it's almost like you're on holiday with the kite because you're there and
Yeah.
you're up in the sky with the kite, and you're just playing with the wind and the breeze, and it's just amazing. And you could also have a single line kite, which we would then peg into the ground, so that would be flying if the wind was decent, and then I'd move away from there and I'd go and fly one of my 2-line kites. So
Hmm.
I'd have one fly in and I'd be because I love the 2-line ones, because you really play with the wind when you've got a 2-line kite, um, and it is that just feeling the wind and just playing with it, and then let the wind take your kite. So it's magic, sheer magic. That's been a long time since I've done that as well.
Awesome, awesome. It sounds exciting.
Yeah, it is.
Sounds really, really exciting.
Yeah, have you ever flown a kite before?
No,
No. Oh gosh. Okay, we'll have to sort that out.
no, I've never flown a kite, or I've never been to air balloon as well. So I think that those are the things that
Have a
I
go.
need to go to an air balloon. Have you ever been to an air balloon?
I've not been in one. No, my ex-husband. I bought him an air balloon trip for one of his. I think it was his 40th birthday, which he
Yeah.
thoroughly enjoyed. And yeah, but I've never been in one. It's not something I'm going. Oh, I don't know. Do I? Yeah, but no, definitely flying a kite is an experience
Yeah.
in itself. Yeah, yeah,
It's a good experience. It's just basically just taking some time off work, and
yeah.
uh, it reduces it has the physical health benefits. Just to go away from work, and
Hmm. Yeah.
it's
It's
that
a
satisfaction. It gives you that self satisfaction, because although I'm not at home, so
mhm.
basically, like Kamal always say, like life is a choice. I'm not rushing anything. I'm just relaxing, and which my job is really good, because I can work anywhere in the world. So I don't
Yeah.
have. It's just the kids. So maybe I need to start enjoying my life more, and just, yeah,
Mm.
when the kids are off school, I just go somewhere, because I can do my matchmaking anyway. So, and I can do
Yeah.
my work anywhere, wherever I want to be. So,
Mm.
which is good.
Yeah. Maybe that's what this has shown you. Being away this week has shown that you can be anywhere and still do
Yeah,
your work, and that is great, because if you can get that balance and go away and still do a bit of work, but it's also recognizing, are you able to actually have a break from it and not do it, have somebody else be able to take it over for that period of time, to have a complete break from it. So again, it's having that balance, isn't it? It's being able to go away, knowing that you can still do some of your work, but you're in a different location or a
yeah,
different place, and but also being able to go away and completely have a break,
and
no work
just
at
switch
all.
off, switch off.
Yes, yeah, that's another level again. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think that's why when every time I wanted to do something, if I had like four speakers instead of someone says, because I know Kamal basically he likes to say, I'm having a break today, so I've learned that if I see that there's five speakers, I'm just gonna be the first one to say I'm having a break.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah,
Yeah,
take a
yeah,
break. It's nice.
it is. And that's great if you can do that.
Yeah, because you guys are capable of broadcasting the show without me, so
Yeah, yeah.
you all
It's
got it
good.
all under control. So I don't need to be there all the time. So yeah, I think
Yeah.
maybe next year I would if
Mm,
I go on holiday I'll just switch off completely, and you guys will be broadcasting
hmm.
without me, so you guys can do it.
Absolutely.
But it's been nice because I've been learning how I can do things,
Hmm.
and with my matchmaking I completely switched off. I
Right.
basically have not done anything to do with the matchmaking because I'm basically on holiday.
Yeah.
So so
Yeah.
good.
Good. Excellent. Yeah. And that's what it's about, isn't it?
Yeah, spending
Um,
time with the family.
yeah. Because there is that myth that working longer hours means you're going to be more productive. But actually, it's not true.
No,
Working more hours does not mean that you'll be more productive. You end up being less productive. And so it is, yeah, again, I come back to that balance. So look at your hours. It's looking at your, your, what you do, isn't it? Isn't there that wheel of life and having that balance? So there's work, there's home, um, play, holiday, um, spiritual, and just fitting something into each of those sections because it does support your mental health and your physical health,
yeah,
which is really important, and help you to get through some tough times, because life happens and it has a way of chucking something at you and say, here, deal with this.
I know. Yesterday we were talking about that, going
Yeah.
through tough times. Yeah, what do you do when you're going through tough times? Yeah.
Mm, mm, absolutely.
Yeah, so yeah, things sometimes, and that's what life is about. You're happy, and then life will throw you with something. You just have to
Mm,
just carry it and solve it. But I've not been able to solve anything, honestly, since I've been here. I've not
yeah.
had any problems, thank God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I thank God for that.
Yeah. Good. Good.
I thank God. Do you want to finish, Carol Anna? Because we started late.
Yes, can do. Yeah.
Can do, yeah.
It's, I think yeah, we started at about 1/2 past, but it's 10 past 2 now. I'm quite happy if we just keep it short because it's a nice little topic. And is there anything else that we want to say about it? I can't hear you.
Have any words of encouragement that you would like to leave with our audience, please?
Yeah. If yeah, holiday, vacation. If it's something that hasn't been there for you, how about thinking about how can I bring it into my life? In what way can I bring it in? Because holiday is important. And if you haven't been able to, it's okay. It's nothing wrong. It's just being aware of how much time are you spending doing, and how much time do you get away from the daily busyness of life, and how could you get away? What could you do? And it is possible. So it's just thinking about it and getting rid of the negative thoughts and thinking, right, what can I do? How could I get away? In what way could I get away? Where could I go? How could I balance up my life. And that's what it all comes down to. And it is about just bringing some fun into your life, you know? So, yeah, just bring some fun into your life. Have a holiday, have a break.
Yay!
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Carol Ann.
You're
Agreed
welcome.
with the Carol Ann. Holiday is very, very important. And if you've never thought about it, or you think, oh, it's very expensive to go on a holiday, it's actually, you can find cheaper places to go on a holiday, or you can just visit families, um, and just have some fun and spend some quality time with yourself. Reconnect as well is very, very important to reconnect. So I came here, and I met this my brother's friend, and he recommended a book which I need to buy after this. So I need to buy this book. I think my daughter's is by, what is it? It's something to do with. I'll put it in the group when I'll finish, when I can see when I can find the title. It sounds like a good book, so I'm gonna buy the book. So sounds exciting. I'm really, really excited. Then it'll give me time when I get home.
Yeah.
We all begin. Everything begins. Getting creative and stuff. So it is nice. Just take a Carol Honest advice and just book yourself some holiday and have some me time. It's very, very important to have some me time. And it's very, very important. So live with grace, everyone. We are here at Inkosi Talk Show Monday to Fridays. And go to our page if you want to get in touch with our speakers. Go to our page and get in touch with our speakers. And God bless you and live with grace, everyone.
God bless.